Hey, what's up, good people? It is Chef Cleveland, and we're back in the kitchen again. Today we have an amazing recipe. We have this bourbon chutney salmon, and it's finished with a little spice, hazelnuts, finished with a little green onions. So we're gonna have fun today. All right, first what we're gonna do with this recipe, we took 2 8-ounce salmons. I kind of took the skin off of them already, and I put them into chunks. This dish here alone is a nice dish that you can do if you wanted to do family style, whether it's 3 or 4 people. This can be put with a coconut rice, one of my favorites, and you can finish with Swiss chard, garlic green beans. It will be a nice dish to kind of put this salmon with. But today we're going to show you how to make this salmon all by itself, and you can determine on what you want to do. So first of all, we're going to take this salmon and we're going to put a little blackening seasoning. I'll take each chunk and kind of flip them and put the blackening seasoning on. So you can make your own, or I'll put my recipe for the blackening seasoning down in the tabs below. All right, I'll take this little blackening seasoning and you want to generously make sure that you take the blackening seasoning, and also just making sure you're taking the salmon itself. You also want to feel all sides of the fish itself, and it gets the job done. So we have that here already seasoning. What we'll do now, find your nice hot pan, and what you do, you'll add your oil in, and then you just go ahead and start. You want to go flesh side down first, so that's going to be the presentation side. The flesh side down first. You want to just make sure you're controlling your fire. Try not to overcrowd. Try not to overcrowd your pan. Right now it's about 7 pieces in here. And again, I say this can go with a nice coconut rice, which that's something I would pair it with. And you can do like some balsamic green beans or garlic green beans. You can do a nice wilted Swiss chard. That would be a perfect dish. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and sear it up for a minute. Let it get nice and golden. With this dish, this salmon, as you can see, we're getting that nice golden color. You don't want to get it too dark. I like my salmon rated about medium well. But you want to make sure it's done. Be in mind for that. Not crowding. Again, not crowding your pan, because when you're crowding your pan, what it does is, once it's so tight, it creates moisture. And then you'll get a lot of popping, and it'll turn you away from cooking. So you don't want that problem. So we're gonna take that and get it nice. As you can see, it's blackening really nice. And this is really easy to prep ahead of time. And what you can do is, you can even season your meat, season your salmon ahead of time the day before. You're going to actually cook it, and it'll be ready when you come home. All you have to do is quick, because it only takes, like I said, right between 6 and 8 minutes. We have a nice peach chutney. With this peach chutney, I'll put it at the bottom of the tab below. The chutney, it was only brown sugar. I took bourbon, brown sugar, honey, and I took the peaches and a little smoked paprika and chili powder and salt. And then you actually cook it down. Try not to overcook those peaches. I prefer fresh peaches. Anytime you can get fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, be mindful to make sure you take advantage of that, right? So what we're gonna do is, since these pieces are a little thick, I'm gonna try to put them on their side. If I was at home cooking this recipe, I would basically take this salmon, sear it on both sides, right at 2 to 3 minutes, and take the whole pan and put it in the oven for about another 3 or 4 minutes, and it's literally completely done. That's how easy it is. You can pretty much almost set it and forget it. So we're getting it nice and golden brown, a nice blackening on the salmon itself. Making sure, again, making sure you get those nice blackening marks. Like I said, since they're thicker pieces, that's why I'm putting them on their side. Like again, at home I would just take them and I would take them and put them in the oven to kind of let them finish, get that nice sear on each side and finish it in the oven, not overcooking. Then, like I said, this salmon only takes that 6 to 8 minutes to cook. This is one of my favorite dishes to actually cook. So we'll give that about another minute and a half, and then I'll show you how we're gonna put it all together. We'll add all those other wonderful flavors. All right, I also want to kind of talk to you guys about making sure you purchase your fish fresh. I'm all about purchasing fresh fish. I shop at Publix, I shop at Whole Foods, I even shop at Kroger sometimes, but whatever you're local, if you are in a place where you have a fresh seafood market, definitely try to get your fish fresh. That's what definitely I suggest, because most fish, if you're getting them frozen, they hold on to a lot of moisture. And if you do get those fish, making sure once they thaw that you take paper towels and kind of press out the moisture before you seasoning and before you start to actually cook. So you can make sure you get a nice complete all-around flavor instead of a diluted flavor once the fish cooks because of the water. All right, so we are about to get ready to plate this dish. All right, y'all, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna actually plate the salmon. What you do now is being very careful to make sure you take the salmon and kind of lightly place it in. I like to kind of place them in and kind of like almost like shingle them out, getting nice height. Oh, as y'all can see, man, that looks so good. I'm so ready to eat. I mean, I can't wait. Look how beautiful that salmon. It's seared up very nice. So now, what we'll do now is I'll take the peach chutney, and look at that. Those nice, that bourbon, that honey, that brown sugar. I'll take that and kind of pour over. Look at that. Oh. When I tell people I stand behind my food, literally, as you can see, I mean, this looks amazing. So I got the peach chutney on top, and now what we'll do, I took hazelnuts, I roasted these with a little salt, chili powder, and smoked paprika. We'll put some of those on there for a little crunch. Always be mindful when you're serving. If someone has an allergy, you also want to be mindful of that too. Not put nuts on it. Oh, that looks so good, y'all. Look at that. Oh, we're in the game. Oh, feed me now. Now think about that. When you set that on the table and you put that nice coconut rice between that, oh. All right, what will they say? Put me in the game, coach. That's a lovely dish. So I'm grateful that you all were able to join me to make this. It's one of my favorites. When I tell you, I'm about to eat this now, like literally, I'm about to eat this now. It's one of my favorites. So for this recipe, make sure you're following us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll place it under the captions. If you got any questions, feel free, shoot me an email, DM. Make sure you're following us at The Lost Spoon and at Chuck Cleveland. And this is our bourbon chutney salmon with the toasted hazelnuts, spiced hazelnuts, and green onions.